Well, hello, family. How are you? Coming to you on Christmas Eve with a little something that we used to share in our household. I know it's probably old fashioned and no one really gets into it anymore, but it meant a lot to me and I wanted to share it with you and those of you who choose to partake. I hope you enjoy it. This book, the Christmas book, was published in 1934. It belonged to my father's brother, and it has all sorts of stuff and crafts in it and stories, and we used to read from it every Christmas Eve. So I'm going to read you The Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in the hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were all nestled, all snug in their beds, while the vision of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash. I tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to the objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his courses they came, and he whistled and he shouted and he called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, now Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch and to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As the leaves that before a wild hurricane fly, they meet with an obstacle and mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. The prancing and pawing of each tiny hoof, I drew in my head and was turning around. Down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of the chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a brown little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, and turned with a jerk. And laying a finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him explain, ere he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Thank you for being here. I hope you all have a really Merry Christmas with your families. Start traditions of your own. God bless. Merry Christmas.